for the game to start. And yeah, we're recording. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thrasher's Paradise on the Thrashing Couch, all the way from Medicine Hat, Alberta. Woo! Crimson Cailber.
Woo! Hey there, how's it going?
Good, and you?
Great.
I said the name. Pardon?
Happy to be here.
Awesome. I said the name right, correct?
Yes, you did.
Perfect. That was my fear going in. Excellent. So, in one of the messages I believe I got from you, you mentioned that there was something special about the thrash out west. So I would like to know from all of you, what makes the thrash metal from Western Canada so special?
That's a good question.
The brutalness of it. It's a lot heavier out west here.
It's technical.
More extreme.
Yeah, like there's so many, like we play almost exclusively with death metal bands. So, I mean, within our scene especially, like you got to ramp up the aggression when you play with some of these guys that we play with often.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, just in this city alone, there's a ton of death metal bands that we end up playing with, and it just naturally takes a death thrash progression there.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Just kind of how it is over here.
Now, do you think it's kind of hard to try and stand out with all the other thrash bands from Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan?
Honestly, I think they all sound different to me, so I think it's easy to stand out a little bit.
I would say no, because I feel like we just have a really unique and original thrash sound. Extreme thrash, we like to call it.
Awesome. Now, back in 2018, you released your first musical release, Manufactured Genocide. What was that like to write the album /EP and just be able to get it out there to the world for everyone to hear it?
Actually, that was our second release.
Oh.
We did Red Dawn Rising in 2017, and then we did Manufactured Genocide in 2018.
I apologize.
That's okay.
No worries.
To answer your question, though, it was a great experience. When we did Manufactured Genocide, we had just welcomed Sean Crucial into the band over here on second guitar or lead guitar, whatever you want to call it. And so exploring that avenue of having the two guitars as opposed to just the one, as we were a three-piece before. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a learning experience, and I feel like we got a great album out of it too.
I would say so myself. I heard the album earlier today. I loved it. And you mentioned to me earlier that you have a new member of the band, a new drummer.
Yeah, that's Drayden Perner here to my left.
Hey, bud, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Doing all right. What's it like to join this fine group of people?
You know, it's really cool. I haven't been in a band for quite a while, and I know the guys really well, and the music is really good, so it's awesome to, fit in there.
Awesome. Now, did you find it difficult at first to try and figure out all of the songs?
Yes and no. Yes, because they asked me to join about a week before the first show that we had to play. So I had about a week to learn a 7-song set list.
And he did good.
Which, it went well. It went well.
Excellent. Now, this is more of a general question for everyone in the band. What's it like, or what's the metal scene like out in Medicine Hat, Alberta?
It's been growing for a while.
I'm a promoter out here in Medicine Hat, and for the most part, it's you got a lot of death metal, and then you've also got a very prominent punk scene as well.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of underground scenes. Like there's the rap scene, there's like the electronic dance music scene, and then you got the metal scene and the punk scene. So there's a lot of stuff usually going on as long as you know about it.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear from a small town out in Alberta, or big town. I'm sorry. How big is Medicine Hat?
Moderate sized city.
Okay.
70 to 75,000.
Okay, yeah, I was definitely misinformed. No, that's awesome. What was it like to perform? I lost myself in my train of thought.
At Loud as Hell?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did you do Loud as Hell?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
We did last year.
Okay. What was that experience like to be at Loud as Hell?
Oh man, it was.
That was probably one of the best moments of my life, to be completely
Yeah, that
honest
was
with you.
awesome. It was,
Yeah, it was
like,
incredible.
Goat Horror was the headliner. Like
Right.
you couldn't, and the night we played, Ancients actually headlined that night, and our buddies Untimely Demise and Siren
Yeah.
played from Calgary, and there's a lot of really good bands that night.
Yeah, it was a great production. Like the level of professionality was outstanding,
Yeah.
and we had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Ton of our friends were there camping for the weekend. And
Yeah, and there was actually another Medicine Hat band that had played, which was Raising the Ruins. So that
Yeah,
was awesome.
shout out
Yeah,
Raising the
shout out Raising the
Ruins.
Ruins.
I'm actually wearing their shirt right now.
Awesome.
Kind of dark.
So should I just start promoting Raising the Ruins now? Kind of.
Well,
Maybe you can interview them next.
You know what? Send them a message saying I'm interested in interviewing them, eh?
Yeah, we definitely will, man.
Yeah, and I'll bring them on. So you went 2017 with releasing your first EP. In
Yeah.
2018, you released Manufacture Genocide.
yeah.
And last year you didn't. Last year you didn't release anything.
No.
Could we expect something maybe this year or next year even?
This year.
Yeah,
hopefully.
2020, we are going to be releasing something, whether it's an EP or an album.
Yeah.
Or single. So you're gonna hear something new from us this
Yeah.
year.
Absolutely.
What's the biggest difference that this new creation will have that is different from the first two?
We're adding a lot more, like, I guess there's some hardcore breakdowns in there, and like it's thrash, but like we're going to our own style and way about it, more death and thrash and other genres just kind of mixed in there.
I would say we're expanding on that extreme thrash sound that we started to build up with Manufactured Genocide. It's
Awesome.
brutal. It's heavy. It's fast. The songs are catchy as hell. People are gonna fucking love it.
Excellent. Now, what's going to be the plan with it? Would you be planning on doing a Canada-wide tour or something smaller than that? Or
Yes. The short answer, yes. We would love to.
We would love to do both. We'll see what happens.
A cross Canada tour would be.
Yeah.
We would love that. That would be excellent for us.
I'd be all about it.
Yeah.
Let's just, my bank account, maybe not so much.
Fair enough. Now, where is the one place you would love to perform, either in Canada or in America?
Red Rocks.
With Whiskey A Go Go.
CBGBs.
So, honestly, I would love to play Europe at least once in my life.
How about
That's not a
Vakken?
question.
Vakken.
Vakken,
You said
yeah.
Canada or US. I guess we're going to Germany now.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Everywhere. We want to play
70,000
everywhere.
tons.
Anywhere that's going to
That
book
would be
us.
nice.
Oh yeah, 70,000.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Mega cruise. Call Dave.
Look us up.
Perfect. What has been the biggest surprise so far into your band's existence?
These are great questions, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's the biggest surprise.
Uh,
Sean, you want to take this one?
It depends on the context, really. One of the happiest ones was either getting Loud as Hell or opening for Anvil.
Oh
last
yeah,
year.
that was epic.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
forgot about that.
Being on the same bill as Goat Horror was a big surprise.
Ancients.
Yeah.
Cloven Hoof didn't make it.
Yeah. Don't bring that up.
The biggest negative surprise could have been losing our drummer. We weren't ready for that one.
Yeah. But we have a really good replacement now.
Yeah, so so ultimately it really depends on how you intend to know that question. There.
Okay. What's the 5-year plan?
play shows and
Yeah.
fucking play bigger shows and bigger shows until
Put out more
who
music.
knows?
Play as many shows as possible and release as much music as we
love
are
music,
capable of.
and that's what we want to do. So no matter what.
Change the fucking world.
Excellent. Now, when can I expect y'all to come down to Hamilton?
Maybe on that cross Canada tour. Maybe sometime in 2020. Honestly, who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
You can tell your promoters to book us.
Oh, I actually know a guy up in Kitchener, Ontario. That's the real scene down here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send him your info, dude.
Sweet,
Yeah.
man.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, totally no. Now, there's one last question I ask every band. It's a very important question. We call it the poser question. And it's to ensure that we're talking to physical metalheads and not posers.
Okay.
Okay? The question is simple. Who would win in a fight, Lemmy or God?
Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Correct,
No.
obviously.
No, the answer is Dio.
The
The answer is Dio.
Oh. That's the first time I ever gotten that response. Excellent. Oh. Well, thank you so much for coming on Thrasher's Paradise today. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else you would like to say to the audience at home? Here's that moment.
Check out Crimson Cailber and fucking hope to see you at a show.
Yeah, first I want to say thanks, Colin, for having us
Yes,
on
thank you very
Thrashing
much for having us.
Paradise.
Hey,
And second, fucking check out our album, Manufactured Genocide, and get a taste of what we're about. We're going to be releasing new music in 2020. So fucking show your caliber.
Yeah, like our Facebook page.
hell yeah. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow Crimson Cailber on all their social media platforms. Make sure to follow us on our social media platforms. And until next time, keep on thrashing.
Woo!
See ya.
Disintermented mind, the struggle, the search denied. Spent years in prison defied. His brothers